Hello students, in this video I am going to discuss about the topic two-dimensional array. Okay, I will discuss the basic concepts of two-dimensional array. The videos related to one-dimensional array I have already uploaded. You can watch that videos. And in this video I am going to discuss about the topic two-dimensional array. And this video will be helpful for the student of class 10th and 12th ICSE board. And for the beginners who are the beginners in Java, for them it will be helpful. Okay, so without wasting your and my time, I'm going to discuss this topic, that is two-dimensional array. So here we go. Let's start. Okay, so first of all, I will tell you how to declare a 2D array. So first of all, we write the type of array, which type of array we want to declare. Then we write name of the array. As you decide the name of a variable, in the same manner, you can take any name for an array. Here, okay. Then two square brackets. In case of one-dimensional array, we take only one square bracket. In case of two-dimensional array, we take two square brackets. And two square brackets indicate that this is a two-dimensional array. Then new. Again, type of the array, in type we have already taken, the same type we write again. Then first square bracket. In this, you will write the first dimension that indicates number of rows. Consider we are going to take a 2D array of 3 rows. Then another dimension indicates number of columns. Consider here it is 4. Then semicolon. This is the way of declaring a 2D array. And here we have declared a 2D array having 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay. So what will happen when you write this line, when you declare a 2D array? What will happen? See, I'm going to explain. Here new operator will allocate memory for 3 rows and 4 columns. Memory will be allocated like this for 3 rows and 4 columns. 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay, and there will be separate index for rows and columns. Here 0, 1, 2. These are row index, and 0, 1, 2, 3. These are column index. Okay, there will be separate index for the rows as well as for columns. Okay, so new operator will allocate memory for the 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay. And the address of this location will be stored into the array. Actually, base address will be stored into the array. I have already discussed in my previous videos of one-dimensional array. Array stores memory address. Array में क्या store होता है? Memory address store होता है. The values will be stored here in these locations. In these locations, value यहाँ पे store होगी. Array will store the address, memory address, the beginning address of this location, allocated memory. I hope it is clear. So what will happen? The new operator will allocate memory for 3 rows, 4 columns here, and the address will be stored into the array. And the value of length, this time the value of length will be 3. That is, number of rows will be the value of length this time. Okay. So I hope it is clear how to declare a 2D array. This I have discussed, and if any doubt, you can ask through the comment section. Now I'm going to tell you how to input the elements of array. Okay, it's all about array declaration. Now I'm going to tell you how to take inputs. Input process I'm going to explain. Okay, listen carefully. Here for input we require nested loop. In case of 2D array, we require nested loop. Okay, so int I equal to 0, semicolon, I is less than. Nested loop means there will be one outer loop and one inner loop. So outer loop as per the number of rows. The array which we have declared here, it has how many rows? It has 3 rows. So outer loop as per the number of rows. Here I am taking I is less than 3, I plus plus. Then inner loop as per the number of columns. For here I am taking inner loop as per the number of columns. How many number of columns we have taken in this array? 4. Okay. So outer loop as per the number of rows, and the inner loop as per the number of columns. Here j equal to 0, semicolon. J is less than 4. 4 is the number of columns. semicolon, J plus plus, bracket close. Okay. So you can see the outer loop I have written as per the number of rows, that is 3 here. And inner loop I have written as per the number of columns, that is 4 here. Okay. Then a name of array ij. I is row index, j is the column index. Equal to which type of array we have declared? Int type. So for integer input, we use the function next int, sc dot next int. If you have declared the array of double type, you write next double. If you have declared the array of float type, you write next float. If you have declared the array of string type, next line, like that. So which type of array we have declared here? Here we have declared the array of int type. So I'm writing next int. Okay. Now I'm going to explain this loop. Listen carefully. Now inner loop closed, outer loop closed. So this was the situation. Consider this array we have, which we have declared, having 3 rows and 4 columns. As I told, there will be separate index for row and separate index for columns. Okay. So now listen carefully and take care the value of I and j. I equal to 0, condition true. Control will go inside the loop. And inside the loop, we have another loop. So j will start from 0. Focus on the value of j, okay, I and j. Condition true. Control will go inside the loop. Now sc dot next int. You will enter a number from the keyboard. As you know, next int function is here for integer input. So consider you are entering a number from the keyboard. Type any number. Consider 5 and press enter key. So that entered value will go to aij. The value of I is 0. The value of j is 0. So the entered value, the first entered value will go to aij, that is at a0, 0, means here. We have entered 5, so 5 will be stored at 0, 0, index number 0, 0. Okay. Then from here, as you know, inner loop, j plus plus, the value of j will be what now? 1. Condition true. Control will go inside the loop. Now next entered value will go to aij. I is 0, j is 1. At 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Consider you are entering 7. That 7 will go to 0, 1, means here. Then I plus plus, I will be what? Sorry, j plus plus. Again, inner loop, j plus plus, j will be what now? 2. Condition true. Condition true. So control will go inside the loop. Now next entered value will go to a 0, 2. So here, consider you are typing and entering 10. So 10 will be stored at 0, 2. Then j plus plus, j will be 3. Condition true. Still condition is true. So control will go inside the loop. The next entered value, consider you are entering 12. So that next entered value will be stored into aij. I is what? 0. J is what? 3. So at 0, 3. What we have entered? We have entered 12. So 12 will be stored at 0, 3. Okay. Now j plus plus, the value of j will be 4. This condition will be false. So control will go outside the inner loop. And it will reach here. And from here, just let me clear the things. J equal to 4, condition true. So this condition is false, condition false. Then control will go outside this inner loop and will reach here. And from here, it will go for I plus plus. Now the value of I will be 1. The value of I will be what now? 1. Okay. Condition true, control will go inside the loop. And the value of j will start from 0 again. J equal to 0, condition true, control will go inside the loop. Now, you'll enter the number. So next entered value will go to ij, aij. The value of I is 1, the value of j is what? 0, means at 1, 0, means here. Consider we are entering 15. So that 15 will go to 1, 0, means here. Then j plus plus. J plus plus, the value of j will be 1. Condition true, control will go inside the loop. Then next entered value, consider you are entering 20, that will go to aij, a11, means here. Consider what we have entered, we have entered 20. Then j plus plus j will be 2. Condition true, control will go inside the loop. Next entered value will be stored at A02, means here. Consider you are entering 25. So that 25 will be stored at 0, 2. Here, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, then j plus plus j will be what now? 3. Condition true, control will go inside the loop. Now next entered value will be stored at aij, means at A03. J is 3 now. So at 0, I is 1. So next entered value will be stored at A13. 13 means here. Consider you are entering 30. So that 30 will be stored at A13. 13 means here. Okay. Then j plus plus j will be 4. Again, this condition is false. Control will go outside this inner loop, will reach here. And from here, control will go for I plus plus. Let me clear it again. Now the value of I plus plus, so the value of I will be what now? 2. The value of I will be what now? I will be 2. Still condition is true. Control will go inside the loop. And the value of j will start from 0 again. Condition true. Control will go inside the loop. Now next entered value will be stored at 20, I2, J0, means 20 means here. Then consider we are entering 35 or any number. Now j plus plus j will be 1. Condition true. Control will go inside the loop. Next entered value will be stored at 21. I2, J1. 21 means here. Consider we are entering 15. So 15 will be stored here. Now j plus plus j will be 2. Condition true. Control will go inside the loop. Now next entered value will be stored into A22, means here. Consider we are entering 15 or any number 17. Okay. Now j plus plus j will be what? 3. Condition true. Control will go inside the loop. Next entered value will be stored at A23, means here. At last 2, 3. Consider we are entering 19. So 19 will be stored here. Now j plus plus j will be 4. This condition is false. So control will go outside this loop and will reach here. And from here, I plus plus. Now the value of I will be 3. This condition is false. Finally, control will go outside the loop. And you can see we have entered the values in this 2D array. Okay, so this is the way to input the elements of array. I hope it is clear to everyone. And again, I'm explaining in brief that if you're going to take the elements of 2D array as input, you require nested loop, and the outer loop will be as per the number of rows, and the inner loop will be as per the number of columns. Okay, and integer input, if the array is of integer type, integer input, next int. If the array is of double type, next double. If the array is of string type, next line. The function can be changed, and aij equal to something like that. So please remember this. This is the way to take input the elements of array. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you how to display the elements of array. Consider this array we have declared. This array we have declared, and we have taken input the elements 5, 7, 10, 12. These elements we have taken input. Now we are going to display all the elements of this array. So how to display the elements, all the elements of a 2D array, that I'm going to tell you. Let's see. So next I'm going to tell you how to display. Okay, I'm going to tell you the thing how to display the elements of array. So to display the elements of 2D array, again we require the same nested loop. Outer loop as per the number of rows, inner loop as per the number of columns. And here we write system.out.print. We do not write println. We write system.out.print. Please remember that, because we want to print the elements of array in matrix form. The elements of first row in one line, the elements of second row in another line, like that. So we want to print in one line. We do not want to change the line in. We will change the line after printing the elements of first row. Then we'll change the line after printing the elements of second row. Okay, so for that, that's why here I'm writing system.out.print. I'm not writing println. Dhyan dena. J. Then plus in double quotes, you can write a space, then and semicolon. And coming outside the inner loop, you write system dot out dot print ln only to change the line. Inner loop will print the elements of rows. Means first row, it will print the elements of first row, then second row, then third row. The inner loop is printing the elements of each row. And then after printing the elements of each row, this system dot out dot print ln is here to change the line only. I'm going to discuss, it will be clear, don't worry. So let's start. Again, same thing, the value of I will start from 0, condition true, control will go inside the loop. The value of j will start from 0, condition true, control will go inside the loop. Now, what will be printed? Aij means A00. What we have at A00? 5. 5 will be printed. And one space. As here I have written a space, so one space will be printed. And cursor will remain in the same line because of this print. Okay. Then from the closing, j plus plus j will be what now? 1, condition true, control will go inside the loop. Now what will be printed? Aij. I is 0, j is 1. So 0, 1. What we have? 7. In the same line. Space is there. In the same line, 7. And one space will be printed. Now j plus plus. J will be what? 2. Now what will be printed? A02. What is 02? We have 0 to 10. So 10 will be printed in the same line, then space. Then j plus plus j will be 3. Condition true. Control will go inside the loop. A03. What is that? 12. So 0, 3 means 12 will be printed and with a space. Then the value of j will be 4. This condition is false. Control will go outside the inner loop and will reach here. Now you can see we have printed the elements of first row in one line. Okay, with a space in between them. This space I'm removing. This is space in between them. Okay. Now the line, because of this line, the line will be changed. The cursor will be moved to the next line. Means cursor will reach here. This line is here only to change the line, nothing else. Then from the closing of this outer loop, I plus plus. The value of I will be what now? 1. And the value of j, value of I will be 1, condition true, control will go inside the loop. And the value of j will start from 0 again. Condition true, control will go inside the loop. What will be printed? Aij, A10, 1, 0. What we have? 15. So 15 will be printed. Cursor is here. 15 will be printed and space. Then j plus plus j will be 1. So now what will be printed? 1, condition true. A11. What is A11? 20. So 20 will be printed in the same line with a space. Then j plus plus j will be 2. Okay, condition true. Now 1, 2. A12. What is that? 1, 2. We have 25. So 25 will be printed in same line with a space. Now j plus plus j will be 3. Now what will be printed? 1, 3. What is 1, 3? 30. So 30 will be printed in the same line with a space. Okay. So now we have printed the elements of all the elements of row 2. Now j plus plus j will be 4, condition. This condition is false. Control will go outside the inner loop, will reach here. And system dot out dot print ln will change the line. Cursor will move to the next line. Now I plus plus. I will be what now? 2. Still conditions true. Control will go inside the loop. And the value of j will start from 0 again. 0, condition true, control will go inside the loop. Now what will be printed? Aij, A20. 20 means 2 and 0 means 35. 35 will be printed here and line will not be changed. Cursor will remain in the same line. Now j plus plus, j will be what? 1. Now what will be printed? A21. What is that? 15 in the same line. Now j plus plus j will be 2. Now A22 will be printed, that is 17 in the same line. Now j plus plus j will be 3. A23 will be printed, that is what? 19 in the same line with space. Okay, now you can see we have printed the last 2 elements also. Now j plus plus j will be 4, condition false. Control will reach here. The control will go outside the inner loop and will reach here. And this will change the line. Cursor will move to this line. Then I plus plus. Now I plus plus I will be 3. This condition is false. Control will go outside the loop. And now you can see we have printed the elements of 2D array in matrix form row wise. Okay. So this is the way to display the elements of all the elements of a 2D array. Please learn it. The loops are same. Here also we require nested loop. Outer loop as per the number of rows, inner loop as per the number of columns. Okay. Then move to the next. Last, initialization. How to initialize the elements of array. Initialization. Okay. Spelling is wrong. Let me correct. Initialization. So how to initialize the elements of array? You know, if you're writing int a, this is what? This is variable declaration. Here we have not initialized, we have declared a variable. If you're storing any initial value to the variable, initial means any starting value. So that is called initialization. Here I have initialized the variable a with 0. The initial value which I have stored to the variable a is 0. Means this part is what? This line is what? Initialization. So you know how to initialize a variable very well. And now I'm going to tell you, here I'm going to tell you how to initialize a 2D array. So listen, for initialization of 2D array, you can write like this. See, you write type of array, int, then after typing type of array, then you write the name of array, square brackets, equal to, then in curly bracket. Okay, for more curly bracket, the elements of first row you write one curly bracket, then comma. Then you write the elements of second row. Any value separated by comma 8, 6, 3, 2, 9. Okay. Then again comma the elements of third row in another square another curly bracket. 10, 12, 13, 15, 7. How many? In each row there should be equal number of elements. Please assure it. You are storing equal numbers of elements in each and every element. It must be equal. Okay. Here I am storing 5 elements in each row. Then curly bracket 2, 78, 45, 23, 19. Okay. So these 4 values. Now curly bracket closed and semicolon. So here you can see, here we have how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. I have written the elements of each row in separate curly brackets. Okay. So what will happen? See here, I'm going to tell you the situation. After writing this code, what will happen? How many rows are here? 3 rows, and how many columns will be there? Each row have 4 elements, so number of columns will be 4. So this will happen. There will be 3 rows. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. 4 rows are there. There will be 4 rows and 5 columns. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 columns. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. And these elements, these are the elements of first row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be stored. You can store directly any values to the array like this, in this manner. The elements of second row is what? 8, 6, 3, 2, 9. The elements of third row is what? 10, 12, 13, 15, 7. The elements of third row is what? 2, 7, 78, 45, 23, and 19. This will happen. So instead of taking input, sometimes it is required to store direct values to initialize the array, 2D array. So we can initialize like this by writing the elements of each row in separate square brackets separated by comma. So this is called initialization of 2D array. This is all about initialization of 2D array. So in this video, I have discussed how to declare an array, how to take input the elements of array, and how to display the elements of array. Okay, so please watch this video again and again if the things are not clear. And if any doubt, still any confusion, I always try to clear all the doubts. But still, if you have any doubt, please ask me through comment section. Whenever I will get the time, whenever I will see the message, I will try to reply. Okay. So for this video, this much only. Thank you. And if it is required, please repeat it again and again. And if any doubt you have, let me know through comment section. Thank you. Till that, bye.